So I was a 25-year-old male, and my little brother was 19. We were relaxing playing some Halo 3 on the Xbox, smoking a bowl, just being brothers, hanging out. Usual daily days off from work. It was a Saturday night in the midsummer of 2009. We lived in a quiet neighborhood. Neighbors were just far enough apart. You had privacy, and they never got into your business. We all knew each other, as our parents lived in the house for years, and it was our childhood home. When my parents retired, they moved off and left the house to us, so we never had to worry about a roof over our head. Now our house is at the end of the cul-de-sac, with the garage door to the right, and our front door is up 4 steps to the left of the window between our garage door. But from our kitchen, you can see straight out when the curtains are open. This particular night, however, would grow to haunt me and my brother to this day. After a few hardcore hours of gaming, it's like 3 in the morning, my brother would need to get up to stretch his legs and relax his hands. He went downstairs to grab some water and a snack, when suddenly, Dylan comes running up the stairs and locks the door, freaking the total hell out. I look at him confused as fuck, barking, "Bro, what the fuck is wrong?" With a pale ghost white face, he looks at me and says, "There's a guy on the porch," with his hands cuffed to the window, smiling from ear to ear. Then we heard 5 knocks at the door. We froze in our tracks, backing slowly away from the door. I got under my bed and grabbed a machete and a bat I keep under my bed in case I ever need it to defend myself. I watch too many zombie movies. I give the bat to Dylan, as he's taller than me and has longer arms, being more beneficial to him. We tiptoed back to the bedroom door and unlocked it. We cracked the door open just enough to see out of. Then suddenly the man knocks over and over and over. Before you know it, he had knocked at least 50 times. And then it just stopped. I told Dylan to grab my cell phone and dial 911, and he did, and dispatch sent officers our way immediately. While on the phone, the man went around the back of our house because we heard screaming coming from the backyard. The man was just looking at bedroom window with that creepy ass smile. We stayed just out of line of sight, peeking from the corners. Suddenly, the man takes off in full-on sprint and threw himself into our back door. We hollered, "Oh shit, he's trying to break in our back door," to the dispatch officer. She tells the units to step it up. He's trying to make entry. We heard the sirens closing in faster and faster as the man continues to bash himself into our door. On the 3rd bash, we heard the door crash open. We stayed as quiet as possible, listening to things in the kitchen being smashed to hell, and the man yelling, come out wherever you are." I whispered to dispatch that he's downstairs in the kitchen, and she tells officers he's made entry, and one unit said he was close. We readied our bat and machete as we heard footsteps creaking up the stairs, when blue light can be seen illuminating the house as we hear, "Police, come out with your hands up. Make your presence known." The man books it down the stairs and gets tackled by officers and handcuffed after a bit of struggle. We came out when the officers cleared the house and made sure it was safe. The man was high on meth, just looking to rob us to get another quick fix. We were so thankful for the officer that arrived when he did. We thanked him until the moment he left. He still comes back from time to time to check on us, and even played video games with us a few times. I still get nightmares of that creepy ass smile, and to whomever you are, creepy smiley man, I hope we never meet again. Some quick backstory. I've only had 2 experiences. Can't say it was paranormal, might have been night terrors, but my father has been seeing shadow people as long as he can remember, either standing at the end of his bed or walking through the house. My experience happened when I was 16, so about 6 years ago. I can remember everything so vividly. Still, I can't explain what happened, but feel free to tell me what you think. Me and my girlfriend were hanging out in my room in the basement. We fell asleep, and next thing I remember, I was waking up in my very dark room with my girlfriend crying at the side of my bed. She is a tall girl with long black hair. I asked her, "Is everything okay, love?" I didn't get an answer. So I tried to pull her face to me so I can see her. When I did this, I can feel her tears hitting my hand, but she pulled away. I told her, "It's okay, love, I'm here." Then I started running my fingers through her hair. It always helps her calm down. I feel her hair going through my fingers, pulling apart small knots. After about 2 minutes of this, I told her to go back to bed. She laid back down till I fell back to sleep. I woke up in the morning by myself. I couldn't find my girlfriend anywhere. So I called her. She told me that I dropped her off at home at 10 p.m. that night, and it wasn't her. Who or what was that? 2 months later, I had a nightmare where something was trying to drag me away. I woke up, and there was something pulling my arm from under my bed. I couldn't see what it was because my room was so dark. I was able to pull my arm up and turn on my lights. My forearm had red scratches on it. I grabbed my small pocket knife and looked under my bed where I was grabbed from. There was nothing, no one, anywhere. So our old house had a lot of problems, more so rodent. We moved to a different town and settled in a house that had a pool in the backyard. P.S. We've always wanted a pool in our backyard. We finished unpacking and our neighbors came to welcome us. All of them seemed normal, except for one. I'm gonna call him 301. He stood in our corner, and the scary thing is that I never saw him leave, foreshadowing to midnight. P.S. I'm a light sleeper. I hear scratching from my closet. I get up, I open it to see 301 standing there with a knife. I kick him down and disarm him. While holding him down, I called the cops. They arrested him, and new neighbors moved in.